Ever sit down to work but somehow end up scrolling on TikTok for 30 minutes? Yeah, me too. Last week, I caught myself watching dog videos when I was supposed to be making content. I used to do this every day. I'd plan to work on my business, but somehow I'd end up doing anything but work. But now, not working feels uncomfortable. I actually crave building my business. And in this video, I'll show you exactly how I train my brain to get addicted to work without discipline or burnout. The first thing I need you to know is that you're not lazy. Your brain is just wired for survival. And honestly, it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. It's constantly chasing dopamine and avoiding discomfort. That's why scrolling on your phone feels easy and working on your business feels like a chore. So if you've ever wondered, why can't I just do the work? It's not your fault, and I struggled with this for years. But here's the good news. We can rewire your brain's reward system. And it starts by understanding motivation. Now, most people rely on extrinsic motivation, which could be money, praise, or future success. But that fades fast when results don't come right away. I know because I've been there. What you really want is intrinsic motivation, where the work itself feels rewarding. Think about a hobby you love. Nobody has to force you to play video games or cook or lift weights if you love it. You want to do it. For me, it's music. I could spend hours just playing with sounds without checking the time even once. Now imagine if building your business felt that good. So let me show you how we make that happen. People think passion is something you discover, like it's hidden under a rock somewhere. But the truth is, passion is built. It's a side effect of getting good at something. Your first time going to a gym probably sucked. I know mine sure did. I remember barely being able to lift the barbell, wondering why anyone would do this voluntarily. But as you improved, it became enjoyable. It became yours. Same with business. The better you get, the more addictive it becomes. And to get better, we need the right level of challenge. By the way, if you want more resources on this, I dive deeper into everything in my free Skool community. Click the link in the description below to join for free. Which brings us to a concept that changed everything for me, called the Zone of Proximal Development, or ZPD. The ZPD is a sweet spot between too easy and too hard. If a task is too easy, your brain gets bored. If it's too hard, you get overwhelmed. But if it's just challenging enough, your brain locks in. Video games do this perfectly, and your business should do it too. When I first started creating content, I aimed way too high, trying to make perfect videos in one take. But when I scaled back the challenges to something I could actually handle, that's when the magic started happening. This is how you start experiencing flow state, and trust me, that's when things get interesting. Flow state is when you're so focused you lose track of time. Writers call it getting lost in the work, athletes call it being in the zone, and entrepreneurs call it obsession. Have you ever worked for 3 hours straight and just forgot to check your phone? That's flow state. And it feels amazing, right? Like you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And here's how you force yourself into that flow state more often. The key to flow is repetition. More reps equals more skill. More skill equals more fun. And more fun equals more motivation. It's a virtuous cycle once you really get it going. Now at first, it's hard because you suck. But I sucked too. My first coaching calls were a mess. But if you keep showing up, your brain starts linking work with reward. That's how top entrepreneurs become addicted to building. Not just from grinding harder, but from training their brains to genuinely love it. So how do we make work become addictive? We forget chasing results and chase mastery instead. I spent my first year obsessing over numbers and metrics until I realized that getting better at my craft was way more satisfying. When you get so good, people can't ignore you. People pay you for your expertise, you enjoy what you do, and business becomes play. The key is to stay in your ZPD, stack small wins, and the flow state will come naturally. Here's the final thing I want you to remember. If you feel resistance to working on your business, it's not because you're lazy. It's because you haven't trained your brain to enjoy it yet. Push through the early reps, stack small wins, and the flow state will follow. And trust me, I'm not special. If I can rewire my brain to crave building my business, so can you. And soon, not working is going to feel weird for you too. If you want to go deeper into how to build a coaching business that feels fun and actually grows, click the link in the description below and join my free Skool community. You'll get access to courses, live trainings, and other people who are on the same journey as you. And if you're ready to go all in, book a free discovery call with me. We'll map out exactly how to grow your business faster with clarity. Either way, don't stop here. Keep putting in the reps. Appreciate you being here and see you in the next one.